Honored guests, Your Grace, friends, good evening. We, the Serbian people of Australia, are very proud to have Nikola Tesla's name mentioned in its full glory in the beautiful town of Sydney. Although Tesla never personally visited Australia, his spirit is all around us. His genius inventions can be seen in every aspect of today's modern life. From AC current to light globe to remote control machines, his spirit is with us. Here tonight and in coming days, you're going to be able to see some of the inventions brought to us from Belgrade, from Nikola Tesla's Museum under the tutelage of Dr. Branimir Jovanovic and Radmila Adžić. This is the first time an exhibition of this kind is visiting eastern states of Australia. So I hope you're going to enjoy and you're going to have a marvelous evening because there's many interesting things waiting for you. Without further ado, let us start the official program. The vocal and instrumental ensemble Azarikon, one of the jewels of Serbian music in Australia, will perform for you Gusta mi magla, very traditional Serbian songs. Those were our amazing artists, Lazarikon. And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Stevan Šipka, the VP of Asia Pacific Air Serbia, who will welcome you on behalf of organizers, the Society Nikola Tesla Srpski from Sydney. Mr. Šipka.
Thank you, Milan. Bishop Silovan, His Excellency Ambassador Petrovic, Professor Mark Hoffman, members of the Diplomatic Corps, UNSW academics, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honour to be here tonight on behalf of Nikola Tesla Srpski, or commonly known as Tesla Society of Sydney, and the Unlimited Mind Steering Committee. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome you all to this gala opening of the Tesla Unlimited Mind exhibition. Tonight will be the beginning of 12 days of activities showcasing the amazing work and contribution to society of the famous Serbian inventor, engineer, physicist and social innovator Nikola Tesla. One of Serbia's national treasures, the famous Nikola Tesla Museum from Belgrade, is now here in Sydney for the very first time. I truly cannot think of a more appropriate location to exhibit the work of Nikola Tesla than the Michael Crouch Innovation Centre, here at the University of New South Wales, an education institution that prides itself on being a world leader in innovation. We are also honoured to have Dr. Branimir Jovanovic, Director of the Nikola Tesla Museum, and Radmila Adzic, Legal Counsel and Curator of the museum with us tonight. The Unlimited Mind exhibition has been organised by the non-for-profit association Nikola Tesla Srpski, Tesla Society of Sydney, with the complete support of the local Serbian community in Sydney. I would like to give special praise to our patron of the exhibition, His Excellency Miroljub Petrovic, the Serbian Ambassador for Australia, for his tireless work supporting this project. Nikola Tesla Srpski would also like to show appreciation to our sister organisation in Perth, Tesla Forum WA, who organised the Tesla Forum for the third time at the Perth Town Hall between the 1st and 16th of July, where over 11,000 Western Australians attended the exhibition. Bringing the Nikola Tesla Museum to Australia is a joint collaboration between the Tesla Societies of Perth and Sydney. I would also like this opportunity to thank our many partners who have made the Unlimited Mind exhibition a reality. Our platinum partners deserving special thanks are the MCIC, or the Michael Crouch Innovation Centre, UNSW, supported by the School of Engineering and the School of Electrical Engineering. Of course, Etihad Airways, and dear to my heart, Air Serbia. Special thanks to our gold partners being Fusion Professionals and the Word Play Studio. Sincere thanks to our silver partners including Global IT Factory, all the way from Melbourne, LM Fasteners, Bonnerick Sports Club and Miss TV. We also have a multitude of bronze partners including NOJA Power, Cabramatta Auto Mechanical Repairs, Yubka Catering, who have actually prepared this beautiful food and beverage for us tonight, Airi Consulting, Blados Butchery, Jacob, St. Simeon Retirement Village, St. George Serbian Orthodox Church, and the Oblić Basketball Club. We also thank our honorary partners, the Australian Serbian Commerce Chamber, who will actually hold an event here in conjunction with AmCham during the exhibition. Thanks also to the many individuals in the local Serbian community making special donations to this amazing exhibition. I wish you all a wonderful evening and enjoy the wonders of the Nikola Tesla Museum. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shipka. We find ourselves here today with a big support of University of New South Wales and Michael Crouch Innovation Centre. With their courtesy, we have this wonderful space where we can present all the innovations that we brought from Serbia. On behalf of New South Wales University, I present to you Professor Mark Hoffman, Dean of Faculty of Engineering.
Thank you very much. Before we start, I think we should acknowledge the Bejigal people, who are the traditional owners of this land, and also acknowledge that there are representatives and people from their community and their elders here tonight, and I would like to do that. I would like to firstly thank Stefan Sivka for his words, and also for the Trust for bringing this exhibition here. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for UNSW. We also need to acknowledge His Excellency Miroljub Petrovic, Ambassador to Serbia, and also, very importantly, the Director of the museum in Belgrade, Dr. Branimir Jovanovic, and also Radmila Adzic, and I would like to acknowledge them here. Now, being the largest engineering faculty in Australia, which has as electrical engineering one of its leading lights, to have an exhibition such as this here is actually a wonderful occasion for us. Engineering is something that is so important to our society. And someone like Nikola Tesla is just such a testament to the actual innovation that engineering brings. I can't think of anybody who has so many engineering terms named after him. We have the Tesla, which is a measure of magnetic inductivity. We have the Tesla coil. We have the Tesla valve. And I've recently found, and I think Stefan can confirm this, the Belgrade airport is also named after Nikola Tesla. And I know of no other airport in the world that's named after an engineer. And finally, in recent times, an interesting engineering invention decided to name their whole company after Tesla when they put together an electric car. Different to every other car company, which has always named itself after the inventor. Think Ford, think Holden, think Benz. This one was named after Tesla. Now, he was an incredible innovator, and being a university such as University of New South Wales, which tries so much to have innovation as a part of what we do, but innovation in technology. And I think at this point, I'd really like to point out a particular feature of Nikola Tesla. He was what so many great inventors are. He came from his home country and he went to America, and he was an innovator in a new country. And here I want to acknowledge all the members here of the Serbian community, because it's that sort of pioneering spirit which actually makes Australia as great as it is. And all of you are doing that here for us. Interestingly, if I look at our engineering students, our top innovators, they're almost all first or second generation immigrants to Sydney. It's this culture which brings an amazing thing, and to have that recognised here by Nikola Tesla is something which we're very proud of. Finally, a word on the Michael Crouch Innovation Centre. It was founded by a donation, such as the trust who's brought this exhibition here, put together by Michael Crouch, who's actually one of Australia's great innovators. And he gave this innovation to UNSW to foster innovation amongst our students. And I just want to bring the wonderful connection here that we've actually got an exhibition on one of the world's greatest innovative engineers hosted here from a donation which was brought to us by one of Australia's great innovators. Finally, I just want to acknowledge a couple of people from UNSW. The excitement that this has brought has had 80 of our electrical engineering students volunteer to actually assist with this exhibition, and I'd particularly like to acknowledge that because I'm very proud of them. And I'd also like to acknowledge that we have our own resident Serbian immigrant, our PVC research, Professor Ana Delicet here as well, who's also a member of the Serbian community, recently arrived in Sydney. So without any further ado, I just want to welcome you on behalf of UNSW and thank the Trust very much for bringing the exhibition to UNSW.
Thank you for that wonderful speech. And as you know, Tesla was always connected to his homeland in his heart, in his spirit, and spoke fondly of it. And so all the Serbians here, so we also do the same thing. And as a representative of our homeland, it's my pleasure to introduce to you our Serbian ambassador, His Excellency Miroljub Petrovic.
Your Grace, dear Professor Hoffman, dear members of Diplomatic Corps in Sydney, dear guests, distinguished representative of University of New South Wales and the representative of numerous sponsors of exhibition. First of all, I would personally like to express my appreciation for the work done by the Nikola Tesla Srpski non-for-profit organization and Tesla Forum from Perth. Your enthusiasm and commitment has been exemplary and has led to the organization of this exhibition, which is the first Tesla exhibition to be organized in Sydney. The exhibition in Perth, organized for third time this year, was very successful. Also, my deepest and sincere appreciation goes to the host of this exhibition, University of New South Wales and Michael Crouch Innovation Centre, and numerous persons which directly or indirectly have been involved in process of preparation. Your support was crucial for success of organization of this exhibition in Sydney. Last but not least, my deepest thanks goes to the Serbian community in Australia as a whole for support to the process of preparation and organization of of the exhibition. Dear guests, the Nikola Tesla Museum in Belgrade, whose distinguished representatives are here with us, is among the most attractive destinations for tourists and guests who are welcomed in great number in Serbia every year. Of course, the Tesla Museum is not only there for the tourists. It is one of the most significant repositories of the works of this man of genius. It is a place where many have sought inspiration for their own scientific work and discoveries. We owe the staff of the Tesla Museum our deepest gratitude for being the guardians and custodians of the work and inventions of the immortal Nikola Tesla. Dear guests, to speak about Nikola Tesla today is both easy and very difficult. I cannot do justice today to Nikola Tesla, especially in front of an audience like the one you who are very familiar with Tesla's work and who respect and honor his great achievements. Tesla's works undertaken during his life in the United States speak for themselves. We must not forget that Tesla's work is dedicated to the whole of humanity, not to one or other group, and that with his work, Tesla is above this. The Serbian people are proud to have been the nation which has given birth to such a genius who is a gift to the whole of humanity. Dear guests and Nikola Tesla admirers, in the spirit of the principle which has guided my years as ambassador of Serbia to Australia, I would like to take this opportunity to draw your attention to an interesting fact. Namely, in my official diplomatic capacity, I have endeavored to recognize and highlight the fact of the very close ties between the people, governments, and countries of Serbia and Australia through history. This was my guiding principle when we commemorate 100 years from the beginning of the World War I. We have remembered many Australians who were with Serbia during the Great War. Among them was the Australian writer Stella Mites Franklin. We have also remembered that 139 Australians were awarded medals for their humanitarian activity in Serbia in the Great War. Another interesting fact from the forgotten history of the relations of Serbia and Australia is the fact that the first diplomatic mission of the Kingdom of Serbia was opened in Melbourne as early as the year 1882. The Serbian consulate, which was opened at that time, was headed by Mr. John Alden. Today, I would like to remember the closeness of Serbia and Australia in the spirit of scientific achievements of the highest order, which was demonstrated once again in the meeting between Nikola Tesla and the Australian inventor Henry Sutton during Tesla's lecture in London 1892. It was the occasion on which these two great minds, one Serbian, one Australian, exchanged ideas and established fruitful communication. Dear guests, I will not claim your attention further. I just want to say once more that it is a privilege and honor to bring the original exhibits of Tesla's numerous scientific inventions to the Australian public. These inventions have led to the scientific revolution to our times. We are all its beneficiaries. In today's world of the big energy debate, Tesla's importance is growing by the day. Once again, I thank the organizers of this exhibition, organization Nikola Tesla Srpski, Tesla Museum from Belgrade, Michael Crouch Innovation Center of the University of New South Wales, and of course, a special thanks to the numerous sponsors for their splendid efforts. Thank you and enjoy to the exhibition.
Thank you, Your Excellency. The Serbian people are very proud to have their own great scientist, Nikola Tesla. So do Australian people have many, many great scientists, and one of them is Henry Sutton. It is a great honor to acknowledge the presence of his grandson, Ron Sutton, and his granddaughter, Lorraine Branch, at this event. Please, big applause for our guests. And now it is my great pleasure and honor to welcome and introduce to you His Grace Bishop Silwan.
Reverend Fathers, Your Excellency, Mr. Medved Petrovic, Ambassador of Serbia to Australia, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Dr. Branimir Jovanovic, Director of the Tesla Museum in Belgrade, Professor Hoffman, beloved organizers of this fantastic evening, distinguished guests, draga braćo I sestre. As Bishop of the Serbian Orthodox Metropolitanate of Australia and New Zealand, I would like to place the focus of my reflection on the person of Nikola Tesla and the remarkable gift he was endowed with from a religious, or better said, theological perspective. As the Christian faith teaches us, humanity was created in the image and likeness of God, with divine-like attributes and abilities, some of which were to study the earth, the cosmos, or the grand book of creation and its message. It is said of Adam that he could read the logos to ine of each element of creation, its inner principle and meaning, and thus supply the discipline of taxonomy, that is, the scientific application of naming things. Adam could read the logic of the logos imbued within creation, the grand story, and would be blessed with a perception that many of us could not even contemplate today. The saints, through a life in Christ, would acquire such a perception, but many throughout history would be blessed with this gift, or better said, with the pre-chamber of it. One of these people among the many great minds who we acknowledge as almost superhuman in insight was Nikola Tesla. Born to a Serbian Orthodox Christian family, his father being a Serbian Orthodox priest, along with a hereditary line of other priests and bishops, Nikola Tesla was definitely a man of prayer, which he discloses in his letters. He lived like a hermit, dedicating his life to science, or better said, cultivating his unique gift given to him by God to minister to humanity. This is what grants true value and significance to his work, his labor for humanity, for its well-being. The fathers of the church perceived science through this spectrum. Science was one way of studying and getting to know the God-created reality around us, but also to acquire new ways to help ease the burdens of everyday life. Many are the gifts, however, the Spirit is one who distributes them, all for the well-being of the church, i.e., the cosmic gathering of man created in the image and likeness of God, and with him who was ordained, who ordained him with this image. Human potential is unlimited because humanity is created in the image and likeness of the unlimited, that is God, and is called to strive to be as he is, not according to nature, but according to grace. This is a perpetual growth that we are called to through divine human synergy, ending in deification, which is none other than a constant growth in perfection. And as Saint Gregory of Nyssa put it, the one limit of perfection is the fact that it has no limit. Nikola Tesla, in his person, has truly given us a glimpse into this reality. Let us remember his works and his legacy, his faith which inspired him to grow into a true minister of philanthropy, his example of love towards God's creation, and his discipline and determination in cultivating the gifts God had given him, something many of us come to neglect and fail to enrich and further develop in our lives. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of young scientists and thinkers, and his name will continue to grow more and more as people begin to unveil the many layers of his complex personality and the person of his inner sanctum, his insight, profound and God-given perception of reality. Thank you and enjoy this evening.
Thank you, Your Grace. And now our vocal instrumental ensemble Azerikon will perform for you the last song of the evening. This is Nikola Tesla's favorite song. This is the song that Nikola Tesla asked to be performed at his funeral. The song sings about longing for the homeland. It's called Tamo Daleko. Please applause for Lazarikon. And for the finale of the evening, I am very grateful to our guests from Serbia for coming here and bringing us this wonderful exhibition, Dr. Branimir Jovanovic and Radmila Adžić. I would like to ask Dr. Branimir Jovanovic, Director of Tesla Museum, to officially open the Unlimited Mind exhibition. Doctor, please.
Your Grace, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's really my great pleasure to be here and to address to you on the occasion of opening this exhibition dedicated to great genius Nikola Tesla. I am proud to present here Nikola Tesla Museum, unique institution in the world, where we preserve more than 200,000 original documents that left after Tesla's death. These documents are now attracting attention of scientists and people all over the world. And I believe, and we believe in museum, that our mission is to promote all these Tesla's ideas in various countries. I'm so glad that we are for the first time here in Sydney. As you have heard, Nikola Tesla Museum was already organized 3 exhibitions in Perth in Australia. But for the first time we are in Sydney. Anyhow, this is in some way, this is continuation of one contact that exists between the New South Wales and Serbia, and it was established by Nikola Tesla himself. It is less known that Nikola Tesla, long time ago in 1910, applied for one patent in Australia, and he was granted by Australia Commonwealth patent on fluid propulsion machinery. I will give it the copy of this patent. I have it with myself to representatives of the faculty. And this is just one small example that Tesla was thinking on Australians too. I would like to thank, first of all, the Society Nikola Tesla here from Australia, the guys who worked here for organizing this exhibition, Stevo and Dragan especially, and their team. They had a lot of problems to organize it, but everything was very successful. I would like to thank you to the University of New South Wales and the Michael Crouch Innovation Center, to Professor Town who brought here Tesla coils. You have heard Tamo Daleko songs on Professor Tan's coil. It is coil produced here at the university. It's very important. And also I would like to thank you to the students of the University of New South Wales. They will be with us these 2 weeks. They will help us to promote this exhibition among the visitors. It is very important that young people are interested in Nikola Tesla's ideas, because what we are doing for young people. We must show them that they have to think how to integrate traditional values in our modern life of living. At the end, I would like to invite Professor Hoffman to come here, if he is here. I would like to do this small present. Please, Professor Hoffman. So this is the copy of the patent that Tesla have received here in Australia. This is patent granted to Nikola Tesla. And also, I would like to present a book in English language about Tesla's life and work. I believe that this book can help the students of the faculty to get more knowledge about Tesla, and this is a symbolic gift. I believe that we can develop better cooperation in the future. Professor Hoffman, thank you very much for your hospitality.
Thank you.
Well, we can go now together to the exhibition. I will be your host. Thank you.
I think it's been a fantastic turnout. We've got some really prestigious people here tonight, and overall just people who care about spreading the word of Nikola Tesla and his great inventions.
Pa ja sam dakle povodom kao svi ostali naši gosti. Ovo je jako jedna lijepa prilika da prikažemo našoj srpskoj zajednici ovdje u Australiji eksponate našeg velikog naučnika Nikole Tesle. I zaista je prijatno u ovoj atmosferi.